everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Gungeon. In The Gungeon, I'd like to thank everyone first for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, that would be wonderful. And to people who follow me right now, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say it enough. So today, we're actually not going to talk about a topic that I've been talking about in my prior videos, and that we're not going to talk about guns. We're not going to talk about politics, but we're going to talk about something that I think is very, very important now, and that is certain things on social media platforms. I love social media. I'm on social media. I'm on 3 different platforms of social media. I think it's great, but I think some of them are a little bit too much. And you know, if you're getting on these platforms to promote your business, to do business, and hey, you know what? By all means, do it, because a lot of people have done well with social media platforms. They sell product, they do different things, and it's helped a lot of people out. And I want to continue to do it. But there's one platform, and I'm not going to really push on it, but there's one platform that some of the things that I've seen go on this platform are a little bit crazy. Heck, I was on there one time and I said something about a gun, and right away I was taken off. And all it was a toy gun. So, and you know, I've seen so many other things, and hey, TikTok is great. Enjoy it. People enjoy it. I don't think that, you know, it needs to be for younger kids, because some of the content on there is not good. And, you know, I've seen here recently in the news with, you know, all the stresses of young people nowadays, and, you know, maybe not looking as good as somebody on there, or maybe not being able to be like somebody that they see on TikTok. And it just brings more stress to them, that maybe they don't feel good about themselves or what have you. But I saw something about 2 weeks ago. No, well, not really 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, about a TikTok challenge of kicking in doors. Please. I have 2 boys. Yes, they're grown. I have grandchildren. I'm sure you have children. You have grandchildren. Please. I'm older now. I'm almost going to be 60 years old. And yeah, I pulled a lot of pranks when I was younger, but I never, ever would kick in somebody's door. That can be very, very dangerous. And there was an incident that happened that I'm sure that went, I guess, nationwide. Not nationwide, but, you know, it went in the United States here. Everybody saw it on the news, and I saw it on the news about 2 people. I'm not going to mention any names or anything like that or anything, but they got caught. But suppose you kick in somebody's door as a prank, as a joke. You know, maybe 25 years ago, you could do something like that, kick the door or ding dong ditch like we used to do. And, you know, or do the little funny stuff that we did as a kid, because tell you what, I did a lot of cool stuff and a lot of mean stuff actually too when I was a kid, and a lot of pranking. But kicking in somebody's door nowadays, the way the stress levels are, the toughness in our society today, we're having problems and borders and all kinds of different places and different people here. You never know what's going to happen. And it's a bad idea. Never kick in a door, because number 1, that's trespassing. Number 2, that's breaking and entering. Number 3, you know, there could be a bunch of different charges, but if you have somebody that you kick in the door, and think about this, everyone, if it's your kids are out there, or whatever it be, or teenagers, or even older than teenagers out there doing this prank, please don't do things like this, because that other person's door that you kicked in, it could end up on the wrong side. And I think everybody knows what I mean by the wrong side. It can end up being very bad, to where it hurts a family, it hurts the owner of the house, and it definitely hurts the person that did it. And do we want to put our families through that? No. Do we want to put mom, dad, brother, sister, anybody through these kind of situations, and because of a prank like that, especially the way things are today with what we have going on at the border, and, you know, what's going on with all over the world right now? And do we really want to be stupid enough to do pranks like that? You know, if you want to do a prank, do something funny that, And I'm sure you guys have seen it on TikTok where somebody puts their hands on their face and they got stuff all over it. Throw a pie in somebody's face, or make something fall down from the roof. But please, the one TikTok challenge you don't want to do is kicking in people's doors, because it can be very dangerous for you. And like I said, a lot of problems are going to happen after that. And do you really, really want to do that? And some of these TikTok challenges, if you people want to do some of them, you know what? Do them. But anything dangerous, I know there was one a while back where you had to stand to do this pyramid and people were breaking legs and ankles and wrists and everything. So, if you want to do TikTok challenges, hey, by all means do them. But ones like I've just seen recently, you do not want to do. Those are dangerous. And anything that's going to hurt you or hurt somebody else, you don't want to do that. Okay, you really don't want to do that. I know that I wouldn't want my grandkids doing that. I know that I wouldn't want, my sons, well, they're older now, so I don't really have to worry too much about them doing things like that. And if they did, let me tell you something, Dad would be taking care of that real quick. But even at my age and how big my boys are, but still, we need to teach. It all comes from home, and we need to teach our kids that, social media is good. It's fun. Some of it is fun. Do I agree that some younger kids should be watching a lot of things? No, I think the parents should, kind of like I said before, take care of it and monitor it a little bit. So too many bad things, because like I said before, there are so many little things going on and you don't know who's on the other side, or you don't know. There's just so much goes on. But, please, it starts all at home. Let's teach our kids not to do these stupid TikTok pranks like that. Because I don't know about anybody else, but like I just said a few minutes ago, I wouldn't want to lose my grandkids or my sons or anything like that from making moves like that. And I'm sure that everybody does it. So, I didn't want to really talk about this. I like to talk about guns more often, but I see a lot of people do talk about it, but I don't see a lot of people talk about it. And I just wanted to bring it up that social media is great. It is in my, as far as it helps out a lot of people with their businesses, like I said a few minutes ago. It helps me out. It helps many people out. But it also can be dangerous. So please, if you're going to do these TikTok challenges, don't do anything like that. Pick something else to do. Do dance moves. Do whatever. Create something new. Create something that's not so destructive or harmful to you or anybody else. If you want to have fun doing TikTok challenges, hey, do the fun ones. Nothing crazy. And, it was something, like I said, that I thought I had to talk about. Not a lot of people, like I said a few minutes ago, do. I wanted to bring it up. I might not get a lot of views with this because people really don't want to hear this stuff. And I just want to let you know that I'm not downing social media at all. I like it. It's helping me out a lot. It's gotten me an award before. So I like it, and I like everybody on it. And I watch plenty of people on it because that's how I learn about different things. And some of it is great learning. YouTube is wonderful as far as for learning. That's one of the great platforms that I love because you can learn a lot. What do you do when you need to do something or learn something? Hey, look at it on YouTube. Or what's the next thing you do? Ask Google. In my case, go ask my wife. But anyway, just be careful what we do out here. And parents, please, teach our kids and make sure that they don't do anything crazy and any bad stuff. So that way, they can have a great life. We can have a great life. We can all have a great life together. No, not me together because it'd be too many of you. But anyway, let's just chill out and don't do those stupid TikTok pranks like that. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thanks for listening. I want to thank everyone again for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, that would be wonderful. And also, if you can head over to my TikTok channel at www.tiktok.com/@Gungeon101, where you can actually see some really cool little things that I pick up at estate sales and different places. And I do want to give a shout out, even though they are not my sponsors, and I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, but I want to give a shout out to V Patent Estate Sales here in Florida. If you live in the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Lakeland area, Sarasota, Bradenton area, hey, come and check out one of their estate sales. They're a great family-owned business. I'm not, like I said, sponsored by them or anyone else, but they're just great people. I visit them at least once a week to see their estate sales because they've got some cool and interesting things. And like I've said in past videos, hit some of these estate sales because there are firearms at some of these estate sales. I went to one last week that actually had a bunch of Hubley and a bunch of Daisy and different kind of rare BB guns. I know some of you guys don't care about it, but hey, Red Ryder and all this, they were actually all pretty cool little things I saw there, and I picked up one or two of them myself. But you know what? Anyway, back again, B Patton, Mr. and Mrs. Patton, and it's a family-owned business, and they've been doing it for a while, and they've got a great staff. So please visit them. They're here in Florida, and they're all over. They do their estate sales in, again, Brooksville, Dade City, Spring Hill. They do Zephyr Hills. They do Tampa. They do Wesley Chapel, Clearwater. And some of you people don't know where these places are because you don't live in the Tampa and surrounding areas. But for those of you who watch my videos and do live here, go check them out. And heck, for everybody else, go check out the estate sales companies in your town. And you'd be surprised what you find there. You really would be surprised. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for those likes, subscribes, and comments again for the third time. And wish everybody a wonderful weekend. Peace out. I'm the Gungeon.